viewers, welcome to my channel, Emyrichy Stitches. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for watching my video. Please keep on watching, keep on subscribing. Then if you're yet to click on the notification bell, please just do that so that you'll be notified on new video. Today I'm going to illustrate on how to make an Indian kaftan dress, and here with me I have a sample of it. So whenever you have a fabric, 1 yard, this style, this pattern, like the one you've seen on the thumbnail, or you can use 1 yard for it. You can use 1.5 yard depending on how big, how chubby you are, or your size, sorry. So this is how it will look. You can use like this one, as you've seen. It comes with the sleeve already, the kimono sleeve. See the neck, just round neck, and you can see the slit by the side. You can wear this with your leggings. You can wear it with your jean or pants, trouser, like what you've seen on the thumbnail. So this is how it look like. We call it an Indian kaftan dress with slits by the side. If you're a beginner, this is very simple for you to make, because within a few minutes you're done with it, provided you can match the machine. You can see it opening. It has an opening front and back. So we're going to set to work. Right here with me I have fabric, floral fabric. You see, as it is very nice, 2 yards, but just that it has a very short length. So I'm going to turn, see it here, it's up to 2 yards, but yours you can use 1.5. See, this is what the clients gave me, but it will be enough. As that it has a very short length. The length is by 26. So I'm going to turn it the other way around to make the foldings. First of all, we're going to start with the folding. As you can see, this is the measurement I'm going to use for this. The shoulder, full length, bust shape, hips line, half length, underbust, bust line, sleeve, and the round sleeve. So let's start by folding. So since we need a full length of 35, full length there is 35, so I'm going to make my folding. I folded it first into 2. As you can see, with the side that has a long distance, I turned it. The side that has a shorter length, this is it. I folded it towards the side that has a longer length. This is how it will be. Then fold it again into 4 with no zipper allowance. See how it will look like. You arrange yours well, and if possible use a pin to sustain it. Before folding, make sure you use your tape to confirm it up to the desired length, which is a 35 we're talking about. This is only but 30. We will extend. This is where 35 is. 35 for me would be too long for us, so I'll prefer 32. 32. Now see if the fabric won't be enough for the 35. It would, but it will be too long. I prefer 32, because this is not going to touch the ground. Just the short, not the one that will touch the ground. I'll just stop like 1 inch above or 3 inches above the knee. I'll arrange it very well. Please take time to arrange yours. And the fabric we're using is just a light cotton fabric. Okay. I think I have almost 32, and this will take with the bending and everything will be included in this 32. Already the fabric has been bent. This is what she brought. so you can allow it this way. So I'll just take the 32. So we're done with the folding. First thing we're going to, you can use your pins to suspend it. So it won't shift. You're done with your full length. The next thing you're going to do is your shoulder. Like you've seen, mine came with the sleeve. So she herself, she said she would prefer ours to come with the sleeve as well. So her shoulder here is 14. I'm going to mark out the 14. 14 divided by 2, we have 7. Then the extension of the shoulder, that is from the shoulder to the sleeve, it's only 7, which is small. But I think she will put something to lift it up like a kimono sleeve. So I'd rather allow, it can stop her somewhere here, but I wouldn't know right after her shoulder. So I'll leave it there with the 7, because you know customers are always right. So then followed by the, from where I have my shoulder, I'm going to mark out my her armhole, which is her bust divided by 4. 36 divided by 4, we have 9. Then minus 1, I'll take, sorry, we have 9. I'll just mark out the 9 since it's kimono sleeve. 36 divided by 4, we have 9. That's what I used to determine the armhole. Then on the line of the armhole, I'm going to mark out our bust. Our bust here is our bust is 36, which is 36 divided by 4, we have 9. I'll just add, for seam allowance, I'll add 1 inch. Then I'll mark out our half length. Our half length here we have 16. Since it's going to be this thing, I'll take it, I'll minus 2 from it to have 15. Sorry, I'll minus 1. I have length 16, I'll minus 1 to have 15. Make 15 for the half length, since there will be no joining or anything. So it will come up where we have this thing. Our shape really comes out well, merely from our side. So I'll take her shape on the half length line. Our shape here is 31. 31 divided by 2, we have 7.5 quarter. You fold your tape and divide it, you see. Then you add 1 inch for the zipper allowance. I will now take the hips line. Our hips line here is 25, so I will stop at, I will still subtract 1. Remember, I subtract 1 here to take 24. Then on the hips line, I'll mark out her hips, which is 41. 41 divided by 4. 41 divided by 4, we have 10 quarter. 10 quarter, still add 1 inch. Don't forget that I'm just bringing in these hips and hips line, but on a normal note there will be no hips, no hips line. Everything you need just stops here directly after the half length, because that's where the slit starts from down here to where you have the half length. Because when you're wearing your pant trouser, or your leggings, you pull it up to your where you have your navel region, so that it will cover you well. But you can so that it will cover you well, you take it up to your waist, your shape side. So you can just stop the line by 16. You stop the line by your open slit, you stop it by 16. Don't forget, I have forgotten to. And we'll start, before I connect the lines, I'm going to cut out this excess first. we have everything we want now, the full length, everything. So like I said, we're going to stop from the, you mark from your shoulder to the half length, which is I subtracted 1 to have 15. Then I'll still add that one again. My real shape stops here, but my slit, the opening slit by the sides, will stop at this 16. So I'm going to connect the lines now. Since this has to do with sleeve, so I'm going to slope here. Since this comes with the sleeve as well, I'm going to slope here by 1 inch. We slope our shoulder by 1 inch. We've seen. This is sloping. Then I'll connect the line. You take it down to where you have. This is how it will look like. Please watch very well. This comes with the sleeve. I know in my previous video someone actually demanded for sleeve making, but this comes with the sleeve. I will still make a video on how to cut your sleeve. So this is where it will stop. This is why, the reason why I connected and marked out the hips, so that I will see if it will enter with the hips first. I'm going to still connect it, though the slit is stopping directly on top of the hip, at the this thing half length. So I'm still going to connect it, but we are not working with it. Please note, we are not working with the hips. It's just to see if it will size the client. So that's how it will be. This is how it will be. So I won't include all this, I'm just showing you this is where our slit will stop. So I was just sizing it to see if it will accommodate the client, the hips of the client. So this is where it will stop. We'll just make an opening. So let me now mark out how to create your opening, so you won't have issues. So I'm going to come in here where we have that, where we're stopping. I'm going to mark out an extra 1 inch here. Like you've seen, you can use 1/2. I'm going to mark out extra 1 inch here. You can use 1/2. Then I'll take it down. I'm going to cut it the way you've seen it now. See what I'm doing? Immediately after the shape and everything, I mark out my 1 inch, like you've seen, or 1.5, like I said. It depends on you. Or you can mark it out up to 2. Like what we're having here is up to 2. You draw the line straight directly down, then you cut it out. I'll show you why we did that, please. This line that we cut out will enable you to do the folding. Create your folding neatly inside to create the open slit. Like I said, even the 2 I put is too much, so I will still reduce it to 1. The previous one I used. We are there to help you to fold it, so you can have a good opening here without stress. After using your bias to pipe it, you fold it, because this does not require lining. This is how you fold it, and it will come out without taking. So we have now cut out the neckline. The neckline, I'm taking the front and the back same, so I'll take down here 3, up here 3.5, down 3, up here 3.5. Then I will now connect around the neck. She could have, since there is no zipper behind, so she could have access to wear it very well without stress. And I'll slip the shoulder. For those of us who will ask questions about this place happens to be here, where you have your opening here. You see, you fold it in and stitch it very well before bending it. You fold here. That's the reason I kept that 1 inch, you see. And here you use your bias to turn the neckline, like what you've seen here. This is the bias. You use it to pipe, and you can use it, you use the bias to pipe the sleeve. It depends on what you want. You can also bend it. Then you now run your shape, take your shape, then fold this. Like I said, use your bias first, because the fabric is not that strong like this one. But if you wish, you can do a neat job. You can also fold it by yourself. You can fold it and run it using your sewing machine. I'm going to pin it down so we could see how it will look like. This style can be achieved using chiffon, maybe a thick chiffon. You can also use cotton. It comes out well, and it depends on your desired length. You can make it as long as you want till down, then slit it to the shape side like I said. This is the side I'm talking about. This is how it will be. So if you fold here to and do same, that will be your opening, while you take the shape up to this point, 16. That's all you have for the Indian wear, like what I have here. Like, and the same thing the girl wore on the thumbnail. Is it? See, this will save us here, and you see the shape, see the sleeve. Like I said, this comes with the sleeve, see, and see the neckline, front and back is the same for easy wear. It will pass your head, see. That's all for it. Thank you. Hope you learned something. Don't fail to make yours, and then you fail to comment on this thing anywhere on the comment section, and don't fail to criticize anywhere so we could correct ourselves. Thank you very much.